Hi, this is my first sit-down video in a long time, and you're probably wondering, is this really gonna be about Eddie Munson? Yes, let me tell you, Eddie Munson is an icon, is a legend, and is the moment. To be honest, I was gonna table this content because half a month has passed since season 4, volume 2 even came out, but 2 weeks later, the hype is very much real about this fictional character. I mean, it's just that everyone's salty at the way he went, and probably like certain problematic things that led up to him getting, which didn't make sense to me. So, hey, the hype is still there, probably gonna be there until season 5 comes out, who knows? So I thought that I would just give a little bit of my take on this beloved, dearly departed character. But could he be dead? You know? Probably. But they never show his body. And the rule of TV land, they don't show it, he probably alive. Volume 2, Season 4. I went into it not having high expectations, to be honest. I felt that the magic of Stranger Things was gone. Season 1 had the whole innocence, whimsical nature of young kids playing D&D and all that stuff, so that was fun. And then it was Season 2 was fun. That was cool. Season 3, for some reason, that's like the accurate. It was meh. It wasn't really my thing. Then again, I can't remember like half of season 3. I just remember the tone of it being like not really my thing. So yeah, so basically going into season 4, I thought I really hope that something picks up because I'm just watching this because I love the show and I'm gonna watch it until the end. Then all the stuff happened in season 4. Character development, maturity, tackling real life problems and issues. Like obviously Max's whole arc was the cherry and the golden arc of character development. That was very, very relatable. Hell, when that scene came on, that one scene with Kate Bush, I was immersed like everyone. I even watched a lot of reactions to people like crying as they were watching the scene. Personally, I did not cry, but I played that song on repeat, and I'm not gonna lie, it really made me like think I should probably get therapy for certain things. And I'm not gonna lie, it was probably like the catalyst for me getting, for the first time, a therapy session with therapists, which is pretty cool. So, wow. Good on you, Stranger Thing writers. You had some cool points here, even though you killed off my favorite character of the season. Still, that Kate Bush shit was amazing. And do you know what's even cooler? When I go to my Pilates gym, they usually have like some random soundtrack, but this time they played Kate Bush. And usually I go a few times a week, and each time they played that song, I felt pumped. So, salute Kate Bush. Happy to have a revival with your song. That song is dope. The song is great. Going to the Eddie Munson thing. First 10 seconds of seeing this character, I was like, this character is woke. This character knows the shit. He reads society like chef's kiss, honestly. It was great. Because him standing up on that table and doing that whole speech was freaking amazing. There are some things about the character, I'm not gonna lie, that I found problematic, but he's in a shitty circumstance, so if he needs to deal weed, then I guess go for it. You can't work at the family video like Robin and Steve. You could do that. But okay, but I guess that's his character's thing. He's a rocker. He does rock gigs on the side, and he does that on the side, and I guess that's what he does. To BHO was like, you could do so many other things. You're already ruining your reputation, bro. You could do so many other things. But beyond that little thing that kind of bothered me, that character, in some ways, is brave. Okay? If he is brave enough to stand on a table and call people out on their shit, then I didn't get the whole arc of the running away thing, and a bunch of people didn't based off of reactions that I watched, because he dove into that deep lake. Personally, I don't think I would have done that, because I don't know if I can swim that deep into a lake. So that whole part was kind of like unbelievable towards me. Like 3 characters that may not be as good of a swimmer as Steve went and executed that deep dive into the freaking portal flawlessly. That didn't make sense to me. But that right there as a character thing, he didn't run away. So when it got to the point where he and Dustin were saying, look at us, we're not heroes, I literally was like, but what? Dustin in other seasons was brave and a hero and contributed, and did we just forget the part where he was like batting away demo bats to save Steve's ass? Are we just completely going backwards in the character development here? Like, that didn't make any sense to me at all, which led me to believe, okay, there was a different writer who wrote that episode. Or that episode, the last episode, was already written, but they wanted to have him have a redeemable moment before that? Who knows? But that whole thing just didn't make sense. Right when I saw that scene, I went like, what? Come on. What? No. What? That was unnecessary. And the fact that Steve was just like, he did like this little nod thing. I'm like, bro, Steve, like, I get it. I get you have to be a machismo at this moment in time, but no, you should be like, no, y'all do your part. Like, no, you guys are totally valid. Don't be stupid. Because honestly, if he even said that one line, I'm pretty sure that he would have been like, yeah, I won't do anything stupid. Like, if Steve just said, no, dude, you don't run. You're fine. Like, don't worry about that right now. Or something along those lines of, no, shut the fuck up. You're not a loser. Or whatever self-deprecating bullshit that you're doing right now. You're good. Pretty sure he wouldn't have had that stupid moment where he's like about to go and climb the rope, and then last ditch effort is like, you know what? I'm not gonna run. This is so stupid. Oh, it was so pointless. Because it was so unnecessary for him to go and literally to certain death with a tornado of bats. You're not gonna make it, bro. You're not gonna make it at all. You're literally doing this for literally fuck all nothing. You already did your job. You, like, got the bats to come over there with their little epic guitar solo. So why the fuck? Why the fuck? Why the fuck are you going there? It's so stupid. Even say he was still stuck up on that bullshit of him running off or not. Like, there are times when running is okay. That was my, literally, okay, yeah, to put it into perspective, when that scene was happening, he's like, I'm not running. I was like, I yelled at the screen, it's okay to run, moron! What the fuck? At least be logical here. You against, like, a billion demo bats ain't gonna end well. Oh my gosh. Plus, the fact that there's that many, putting it into another logical perspective, that means they could, like, kill you and then move on super quickly, because there's, like, a high number of them, and they're like, alright, cool, dope. And then go back to the fucking Vecna mansion or whatever. So that also just, what the fuck? Like, what the? He needed to think for a second. Eesh. And the fact that he just died there. What? Why? So my theory is that Steve and all of them come over and they save him, but they are keeping him in hiding or something. But if the reality is that he really did die, the fact that they just left him there doesn't sit right with me. The fact that they left a lot of people there is just weird. But especially him, that was unnecessary. At least, like, bring him back to his poor uncle. But who knows, the government's watching them, that could be a huge thing, and yeah. Which leads me to this. He was a goner from the beginning. Right when the reporter said his name as a character, he was fucked. So that left him as a prime character to just... Because honestly, how are you going to redeem that character when he goes back to the real world? They thought he did all this shit. But in my opinion, I still think he could have been saved by the government who really knew what was going on. He could be in witness protection, you know, just get that mullet out, become blonde, or like live in California or some shit. Who knows? Like, he could live a different life instead of in that fucking stupid town who immediately pointed fingers at him. So, yeah, that's my rant on that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for part 2 where I scroll through Eddie Munson Tumblr memes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.